GPT Engineer. I feel like this is something my community would like. Let's have a look. GPT Engineer. Specify what you want to build. The AI asks for clarification, then it builds it. GPT Engineer is made to be easy to adapt, extend, and make your own agent. I thought, oh yeah, this one got a lot of stars. I think it was like #1 on trending. Let's look at their demo. One prompt generates a code base, open source. Main prompt, multiplayer snake game in browser. Oh, and then it asks clarifying questions if it's unclear. Player connections, how many players? This is really cool. If it's able to create a multiplayer snake game, that's like something that is actually quite complex. That's very, very interesting. So then they go through and they answer all the clarifying questions. And then based on the information provided, here's a list of files, classes, and methods that I will implement. And it gives them the list of files. Now let's start with the server py, writing the code for the server.py. Wow, it's just going through creating each file and just printing that out. With these files, a multiplayer snake game should be functional. The server will be managed by the game state. And now he's opened it up in VS Code, has a look at the files. They look good, and oh, he doesn't actually run it though. I want to make a multiplayer snake. All right, so this is my prompt. Make a multiplayer snake game with JavaScript and HTML. It should run by running a HTML file. Player 1 uses arrow keys to move, and player 2 uses WASD keys. I ran GPT Engineer and it asks some clarifying questions. No design requirements. So now it just goes. It's started already. It's like, to create a multiplayer snake game, we need the following classes, functions, and methods. Game, this class will handle logic. Snake, this will represent the snake. Food, this will represent the food. Index HTML, which loads all the JavaScript files. And game.js, snake.js, food.js, which only has comments. This is the basic structure. You can further enhance the game by adding features such as scoring, power-ups, and more. Remember to update the code to handle collisions. Please note that the code provided is a starting point and may require additional implementation. Okay. Let me just try, like, run it. If I open this, what does it look like? Completely blank file. Alright, well, let's just look at the files it made. So this is okay for the HTML file as long as like game.js like creates all the stuff, which it kind of does here. Oh, this is just boilerplate. Of course it doesn't do anything. Okay, so but this isn't bad to just like set up boilerplate, but I was actually expecting something working. Maybe it's better if we do Python. Let's try Python. Actually, write game logic. What specific logic should be implemented for the multiplayer functionality? Movement for 2 separate snakes. Oh, see, it's actually writing the logic this time. Okay, so it seems like it's better with Python. In JavaScript, it was only writing comments. Or maybe it's because I told it specifically to write all the logic. Oh no, see, here's some more sections where it doesn't actually write the code, it just gives a comment. Just game.py? Oh crap, cool. I mean, it's something. It definitely doesn't work, but it's better than what we had before. It's pretty good from what I've tested so far. Like, we've tried a bunch of different tools that promise this, and none of them are amazing, but this one's pretty good. And the cool thing is it's open source, so I'm sure a lot of people will take this and build on top of it to make it actually better. Yeah, you can see 5 hours ago it was updated. So people are actively working on this, has a lot of pull requests, and so let's say, should we just make a website with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? There should be a button in the middle of the page that when clicked changes the whole page's background to red. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if it can do that. This seems simple enough that it might be able to do it. But as you know, like centering a button in CSS is an issue that people have. Are there any specific requirements for the layout or design? Should the button have any specific text or styling? Should the background color change to its original color? Background should change to original, yeah. All right, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Yes, excellent. Script, change background color, made the CSS. Open this in File Explorer. We should have the index HTML. Hopefully if I open this, yes, excellent. It made the button. That's good. Now the moment of truth. If I press this button, will the background change? Let's see. No, it didn't.